Hi everyone, I'm Engineer Hoist, and I am pleased to have the opportunity to give you guys a first look at Victorion. I'm here on my Transformers Earth Wars beta account, and we're going to go into the lab. We'll form her up as a 3-star combiner and get her into some battles so we can see what she can do straight out of the lab. And then after that, we'll take a look at her compared to the toy on which she is based from the Combiner Wars toy line. Then I'll get her leveled up to a powerful 4-star combiner, and we'll go and see what kind of damage she can do. Okay, so first things first, there she is. You can see we need Pyromagna, Stormclash, Skyburst, Dust Up, Jumpstream, and Rust Dust to form Victorion. And there they are. They're all sitting there waiting. Come on, hit that button already and combine us. Okay, I will. Here they come. Victorion unlocked. The 3-star gives you the Blade Dash and the Kinetic Barrier. Now, we've seen these abilities in videos that have been released by the game. We've seen them on this channel, and also it's posted up on the Transformers Earth Wars channel. Now we get to go and give it a try. Very cool. She is looking mighty fierce there. Let's go ahead and get rid of all that extra bit and check her out in the hangar. Very cool. She's going to pull out that massive sword here in a minute. I can just feel it. There it comes. Boom. That is a mighty fine looking sword. Probably one of the best swords you're going to ever see. Whew. She knows how to handle it. Alright, so let's get out of here and get into some battles. Oh, we got to activate her first, right? Okay, so there's all the combiners we're going to tap on Victorion.
Combiner engaged.
And Optimus says she is engaged, and let's go in here and attack. She's not going to be able to handle Zone 7, but let's go ahead and we'll drop her Zone 6 and then finish up with the other bots if we have to. Alright, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and drop Victorion.
Now, reap the whirlwind.
That is so cool. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and Blade Dash over here to this laser, because that's probably the biggest threat. Took that out pretty easy. And let's go ahead and do a Kinetic Barrier. That reflects damage, but also does additional damage in the area. Man, that is a cool looking ability. Okay, so she's on the headquarters. My main account is telling me my troops are ready to fight. We'll Blade Dash over here, do a little bit more damage just so you can see all the abilities going on. Should take out that mortar there with this kinetic. Wow, that's pretty cool. Even as a level 1 3-star combiner, she is tearing it up. This is a powerful, powerful combiner, guys. And we haven't even seen her 4-star ability yet. So then that we will be seeing a little bit later in this video. So look at this. Oh, she just about took out this Zone 6 base all by herself. I'm going to go ahead and drop one of her component parts, Stormclash. She actually is the left leg of Victorion. Send her over there and just finish it off. Very, very cool. Alright, so that's that. So now let's go ahead and take a look at her compared to the toy. Alright, so here we are back in the hangar taking a closer look at Victorion combined. As of course, as we've said before, Pyromagna is the torso. You have Rust Dust as the chest. You've got Jumpstream as the left arm. You've got Dust Up as the right arm. Skyburst is the right leg, and Stormclash is the left leg. And now, I never really noticed this before, but you can tell the difference between the two by looking at their tail sections. Because if you can look on Victorion's right leg, the tail section of the helicopter is a little more red, and it's a little more green on the left leg. And so if you look at the individual bots, you can tell the one with the green is Stormclash and the one with the red is Skyburst. And this is actually pretty accurate to the toy. The color schemes are not exactly the same, but they are mirror images on the toy. And I know a lot of people say when you look at the toys of Victorion, they say the chest is upside down because it doesn't match what you see here in the game. And in fact, it does not match what you see on the packaging. The game matches the packaging. The toy, unfortunately, was designed so that the motorcycle chest does actually sit upside down compared to the way it was intended. But this is Victorion, and she looks great and looks just like the toy does. Okay, so before we get into the battle with the 4-star Victorion, I realize I've neglected in my haste in leveling her up to show you the 4-star ability. This is called the Noble Sacrifice, and at level 10 it does deal 1,460 damage, and it disables enemies over a large area, but you do lose 20% of your max health. But a benefit is if the ability kills you, it will disable the entire enemy base for 10 seconds. So that's actually a good advantage, and it allows you to think up a little bit of a strategy of whether you want to do this ahead of time to just cause a little bit of damage and then keep battling, or whether you want to save it until near death and then disable the base before your bots go into battle.
Combiner
Okay,
engaged.
so we've got her activated, and so let's go into a battle and check this out. Okay, so I thought it was appropriate to go ahead and take in the entire team of the Torchbearers, also known as the Rust Renegades. Let's go ahead and get in there and do some damage, and we're going to go into a little bit of a higher zone here so we can show off plenty of Victorion's capabilities. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and drop all of these ladies, and we'll go ahead and then engage Victorion. Oh, this is actually going to work out well. Let's go ahead and blade dash over here to this laser. Hopefully we can take that out. So now that we're in the middle of the shock tower, this kinetic barrier should help clear that out pretty easily. Not just from the damage that it does, but from also reflecting the damage. And so let's go ahead and get over here to this mortar. Let's take that out. And let's go ahead and do some more kinetic barrier there, and see as the mortar hit her while she had that active, it actually caused some damage. We'll go over here, we'll take out that mortar, and let's see, let's do another kinetic barrier. Oh, I didn't quite get that headquarters, but it did clear out that. And let's go ahead and see if we can blade dash back this way. Yes. And we'll do another kinetic barrier here once it comes active. Well, that didn't really matter there. Blade dash came active. Let's go over here. And one last thing before we die, let's hit the Noble Sacrifice and see how it actually stunned those last remaining defenses. So we'll go ahead and, oh, it looks like everybody else is getting stunned because we're hitting the stasis mines. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to finish off. Megatron and Scourge popped up, so that's going to be a little tough because these bots still need to be leveled up a little bit. Yeah, so we're already down one. Alright, but Scourge is the only thing left. We got a couple of them. We got Dust Up. Well, actually, Dust Up just totally walked right past him. Skyburst took care of him, though. And let's go ahead and finish off this headquarters if we can. Use all the abilities that we can. Let's get them all on there. Skyburst, throw, and Dust Up, go ahead and throw some of your abilities over that way and see if we can get that headquarters. And that should just about do it. There it comes in, and almost there it goes. Alright, so that is a successful battle from the Torchbearers / Rust Renegades and Victorion. I hope you've enjoyed this first look at Victorion, the newest combiner in Transformers Earth Wars. She will be available in the game for everyone on Friday, April 20th. I want to thank SpaceApe for giving me this opportunity, and I can't wait to get her on my main account. If you want to see any of my future videos, hit that subscribe link and the bell icon to be notified whenever I go live or post a new video. Click the playlist to see more of my past videos, and click the link to our Non-Toxic Gamers band channel to join in on the discussion. I'm Engineer Hoist. Keep rolling, my friends. Thanks for watching.